Actually, it's Carolyn McKenzie. Good evening, everyone. Leslie Roberts is away. Well, it looks like we skipped spring and went right into summer. We'll show you how businesses are cashing in this long weekend. The News Hour begins right now. One part frustration, another part relaxation. Whether you're crossing the border or cracking open the cottage, we have the ups.
I love it, yeah.
And the downs.
This year, it's a fire ban
of an early heat wave. New hope for a Toronto cold case.
It's a nightmare of not knowing. It's also 19 years of thinking that the murderer is still out there.
A murdered man's son struggles to find answers while police take a new approach. Living large.
I like the nice things that most people like. Nice cars, nice homes.
All those things and more are leaving many strapped for cash. Are you in danger of a personal economic collapse? But we begin with what else? The weather. If you haven't spent at least some time outside today, take a look at what you've been missing. This is a live look at the beach where, as you can see, a number of people still out enjoying this Good Friday holiday. Amongst all those people relishing this early taste of summer are Marianne Domain, who was live at another popular spot, the Danforth. Now, Marianne, yesterday it was Daryl who got the plum assignment. Today it's you.
Absolutely, Carolyn. No complaints from me today as I enjoy the sun here on the Danforth. People are out and about, the streets are packed, and most of all, the patios are packed, a sure sign that patio season is in full swing.
Cheers! Patio season! Yay!
Raise a glass to great weather.
It's beautiful outside. It's really nice.
I gave up going to the cottage so I could come here.
At patios like the Black Bull, sun lovers were drinking up the great weather, while workers enjoyed big servings of business, with patio lineups, even a red rope, just to keep crowds under control.
They will wait 45 minutes to an hour sometimes just to get their parties on the table.
Lemon lime slash medium.
At the beach, ice cream trucks like this one were also eating up sweet business as people lined up for cone after cone. How are you enjoying your ice cream?
Good. It's good.
Come out and enjoy the sun if you can. The last time we saw record-breaking temperature like this was back in the 1960s. That's when it was all about peace and love, and almost everyone wore miniskirts and hot pants. You decided to show some leg today.
Yes. Yeah, we have. It's hot out.
But judging by the skin-bearing fashions, this weather has some people feeling nostalgic. You opted for the short shorts today.
Yeah, actually the first thing I did when I got up this morning, I put on my shorts, just trying to be optimistic about the weather.
Meanwhile, at the beach, this man was diving right into the summer temps. Was it refreshing?
Yes, not bad.
It was also perfect weather for a little frisbee, some soccer, even a little sunbathing. Do you have a tan yet?
No, no, I don't. I don't have a tan at all yet.
After all, it's better digging out of sand than snow.
It's amazing. I'm super excited about it.
Still, some soaking it in are a bit skeptical of this early taste of summer.
April's cruel, so it could turn at any moment.
Leaving some people reluctant to shed the layers.
You're wearing a scarf and a coat.
No matter how warm it gets.
It was cold this morning, and I got out of bed real early. So, I'm hot though.
Luckily, the people behind me here in this patio decided to leave those layers at home, dressing very appropriately for the weather. You see some short sleeves, even people in shorts. Now, if you are planning to head out to a patio tonight, good idea, leave early to reserve your spot. As we saw today, it is packed, and unfortunately, or fortunately for those, if you haven't been able to come out to enjoy the weather today, good news is warm weather ahead for this weekend. Carolyn, back to you.
That sounds great, but I think that dive into the water is just a tad premature.
Oh, it's still very cold. Wouldn't advise it.
I agree. All right, Marianne Domain at the Danforth tonight. Thank you. Now, while people in the city are soaking up the sun, this weather has also prompted many to head for cottage country. Carrie Marsden headed north for us today to see how people are getting an early start to the season.
It's a sure sign of summer. Cottage resorts opening for the season, except it's only April.
Usually we don't open until May 24th, and this year with the weather, we should be able to start rolling right away.
Snow-covered hills are the only reminder that it's not quite summer yet, but it's the perfect weather to open the cottage.
This is unusual. Breaking and doing things early is just unheard of.
Yeah, last year there would have been 12 inches of snow in that driveway there.
Yeah, So
compared to now, look at how dry it is.
What a difference a year makes. Last year, cottagers couldn't even imagine stepping into the waters. They were dealing with snow. This year, it's a fire ban.
No bonfires takes a bit out of the cottage weekend experience, but that won't be a concern for boaters who are all aboard and gearing up for sailing.
When was the last time you remember being able to get your boat ready this early?
Never, no. Not in this hemisphere anyway.
Of course, an